Is it? Or is it just as likely it's a bunch of unconnected terrorists operating together?
I mean, true. Well, once they're operating together, they are connected.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Any 2 points is a line, right? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Lessons, and we are back with another episode of Gundam 00.
Yes.
We come back, obviously, just coming off of the last episode's terrorist attack.
Yeah.
Being the new setup, and quite obviously from frame 0 of this one, continuing with that, I guess from a different location. I don't really know what to cover, considering we covered so much in the post-episode discussion last time.
Yeah. I mean, there's another mystery, who's actually doing it, where you talked about who gets the benefit or doesn't, and we know why they're doing it, or at least what they claim that they're doing it. But there's also the fact that there seem to be terrorists even before Celestial Being showed up. So are these the same terrorists, or some other group that is saying, oh, by the way, we don't like you, you know?
Well, I mean, you're saying that there was terrorists before Celestial Being. Of course there were.
Yeah, I know, but you have the real IRA who probably suspended his campaign in Northern Ireland. And
well, they surrendered. Like, they used the word surrender.
And there's the attack on the Human League's orbital station, so they were considered to be terrorists. Although we didn't identify where those mobile suits look like. I guess they are AEU. They got AEU says mobile suits to everybody.
I remember them in my mind's eye being large and bulky.
Yeah.
And well, the only group we know with supplying anybody with them was the AEU.
AEU. Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they can just steal mobile suits from somebody.
No.
Who would those be? I guess they look. Problem is the AEU mobile suits so far have just looked like Union mobile suits.
Yeah,
because they've been lent multiple times, or they've just been copying them in design. And the only thing coming to my mind is the big bulky ones are the HRL, the Human Reform League mobile suits. So either it was an inside job, and the Human Reform League is attacking itself, or they just stole Human Reform League mobile suits and tried to use them against themselves, or against them rather.
Either way, let's see. Well, clearly this is episode 8, so the answer to all the mysteries is not going to be in this episode, unless this is a short time. It's like, oh yeah, this is the thing. It's a very short plot point. Oh yeah, it happens in one episode. We solve it the next, and we move on. I guess.
I don't know. We've seen plenty of shows. Well, individually, we've seen plenty of shows that have answered a plot and then moved on to another plot. Like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Legitimately, there's like 2 mysteries that continue past the first 3 episodes, and then the next 3 episodes are another mystery. But the mystery of where he gets back scars from, or what's going on with his little sister, those are like I guess technically there's also that little girl that shows up at the beach. Those are like meta mysteries that then get answered across the course of like 9 or 12 episodes. But the majority of it is just, hey, what's going on here? 2 more episodes. Hey, what's going on here? 2 more episodes.
And the follow-up movies, and
again, don't spoil me for that, though. I haven't finished the first season, and eventually it might win a poll. It's always my hope for shows that I do want to see, but I won't spoil myself for watching a show that somebody eventually might want me to watch.
I watched everything that they have released so far, and I liked everything they have released so far, but I will not spoil because that's what we do here.
Again, I've always said it's like X-Men if they had negative powers.
Yeah.
All right, well, clearly we've already rambled a bit off topic, which is always the indicator to hopping on in, so let's go ahead and hop on in.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Oh, those are drones, I take it. Go soldier.
ソレスタルビーイングによる武力介入の即時中止および武装解除が行われるまで我々は報復活動を続けることとなる
We're not retaliating against them, though.
我々は人々の代弁者であり武力で世界を押さえつける者たちに反抗する正義の使徒であるかやってくれるよ全く無差別爆破
I mean, they are literally what they're doing. Suppressing the world with military might. Legitimately, all you have to do right now is show me a teddy bear.
Yeah.
悪いなハロー少し一人にさせてくれ狙い撃つぜ
Says the guy who only fires sniper rounds.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You've got Setsuna's, or Sauron, or whatever the fuck they called him in the flashback. Well, we started with his anyway, and he's in the opening. But now you got lock-ons. And
Lock-on is a
possibly a
victim of
little bit of
terrorism.
Hallelujahs, too, if you think that's
Hallelujah
his.
probably, it's a child soldier manufactured by the Human Resource League. That's my running theory.
Did you call
That's
them
what
the
it
Human
was,
Resource League?
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I think, well, there we go. I guess
Yeah.
doll is equivalent
And-
to teddy bear in the circumstance.
So we only have one character left that we don't know.
Well,
two
no, I mean,
characters left,
technically,
right?
it depends on. You mean of the Gundam Meisters,
Yeah.
which, by the way, I've never been a fan of that. Just could have called them
Gundam
Gundam Masters. Because maybe they were holding off on that for Gundam Build Fighters. I have no idea. I always wanted to watch that at some point, because apparently some of it's good and some of it's bad. But again, I saw like a trailer for it once, and the kids going along with the stuff, and then Domon Kashu goes walking past, and like, what the fuck is happening here? But yeah, of the Gundam Meisters, it's what, Terra left?
This music is growing on me.
I told
it
you
started
it's the
okay, but
same.
now
It's
I'm
that
really liking it.
from Zeta Gundam.
Yeah. But better. Actually,
Well,
like this
obviously,
better than the Gundam
man,
set.
Zeta Gundam was like the 80s, and this has had time to develop.
無差別テロってありえるとは思ってたけどうちらの風当たり
And again, for you in the audience, I'm going to do something about these subtitles. I don't like how low on the screen they are either. I just had no time to figure it out since the last recording.
Is that a ring that he has over here? Oh.
Battle Woman's about to come out of here.
Yeah.
Because we only do pink for
That's a
women
queen,
for some
yeah.
reason.
用事があるのでお世話の必要はなくてよ
Oh, it's them. Well, she certainly has money.
And she's a minor. Why don't you remember that?
Yeah.
なぜそんな格好を
Someone say the chat.
カムフラージュちょっと趣味が入ってるかも
今がどういう状況か分かってるんですか
分かってるけど今はワン・リューミンが放ったエージェントからの情報を待つしかないもの
That explains why Ian was like poking his head out from the back.
冷えたビールとかないの
See? Still poking his head out.
なんというか強がってんだよ
こっちからエージェントに連絡できればいいのに
実行部隊である我々が組織の全貌を知る必要はない
I mean, that's true. Security, compartmentalization of security.
Yeah, but at the same time, if this is a game, like, fuck that, I want to know.
ハロー
特定領域の暗号文で全エージェントへ通達を完了しました。
Again, do we count them as celestial being or
主
no?
だった国の諜報機関は
I think so.
国際テロネットワークの拠点を探すべくすでに行動を開始している模様です。テロ発生人格量です。これでユニオン AEU 人格連すべての国家軍が攻撃対象になりました。やはり国際テロネットワークの犯行である公算が大きいようです。
支援国家の存在も否定でき
Is it? Or is it just as likely it's a bunch of unconnected terrorists operating together?
I mean, true. Well, once they're operating together, they are connected.
But fair enough. Any 2 points is a line, right?
悪いなお別れだ
ハロ
Is he connecting his butt to the machine? Eh?
Ah, you don't know everything about Iron-Blooded Orphans. That's proof right there.
Oh. Yeah.
GN 粒子の散布濃度正常値へ
That would be the porn Gundam, though, wouldn't it?
ポイントへ飛翔する
I
Butt
don't know.
plug attachment to your Gundam.
Well, it seemed last episode that the Gundam reacted to his emotional state as well.
Did it? I figured that was just what he was doing.
エクシアテノムス出撃準備出撃準備
Also, if they're releasing GN particles wherever they go, can't they just track them to the island?
目標へ向かう
Apparently, that's what they're trying to do.
ロックオンストラトス出撃する
I don't think so.
I think eventually that's what they're going to do. They're going to track them down and... Okay.
我が方にも爆破テロだと
死者24名、重軽傷者67名です。諜報部が捜査に乗り出したようですが。
分かった。何があったら報告してくれ。
了解しました。中佐。
どうした？
今回の件は中佐が関わるようなことではないと思いますが。
多発テロの原因はソレスタルビーイングだ。となれば奴らがこの事件に絡んでくる可能性もある。
Also, the element that I'm like the only main character of the Human Reform League, so I've got to be involved in everything.
Yeah.
私は我慢弱く落ち着きのない男なのさ。しかも姑息な真似をする輩が大の嫌いと来ている。ナンセンスだが動かずにはいられない。
お供しますよ。注意。
その忠義に感謝する。
As I said, I have an idea who that was, but since he's wearing the mask, I have no fucking idea for certain.
That was Graham.
You sure? Because I was thinking it was Patrick.
Yeah, it was Graham.
Remember, Patrick flies
Graham.
the same damn thing too.
Yeah, but that was Graham.
Also, Patrick would have that attitude to the people around him.
よく言えるわね、そんなこと。
先日議会が紛糾してね。保守派の重鎮が改革派の暴行を受けて怪我を負ったわ。
Damn those reformists. Wait, never mind, I would be on the reformer side.
あなたの旅はこれが最初で最後かもしれないわね。
I always preferred myself to be on the side of the progressives. After thinking this side, that's the reformists. There you go. She's from Spain.
姉さんが帰ってきた。またね、ルイス。何かあったら連絡して。うん、それじゃ。おかえり姉さん。って疲れてる？
そりゃ疲れるわよ。
She's working the news, of course.
戦闘に同時多発テロ。各国首脳陣の公式声明。世界中で起こっているソレスタルビーイングの排斥でも。社員総出で取材してもしきれないって。
正直、今まで人事のように考えてたよ。
It's a box of fruit.
That's fruit juice. You can see the top of the juice.
Yeah.
I'm more alarmed by the fact that their main picture in the room is of a rotting lemon. See? It's what we covered before. Celestial being is the cause of most of the conflict now.
それを見たとき、関係なくないんだって。 分かってなかっただけで、何も知らなかっただけで。
私もよ。さっき被害者の遺族を取材してきたけど、正直きつかったわ。何もしてないのに、ただその場所に居合わせたというだけで、その人の一生。
Rotten lemon or like a peach or something?
No, it's a lemon.
That's not the wrong.
Judge is the reason why Luis and Sachi are my favorite characters in the show.
彼らもそう思ってるんじゃないかしら。
どういう意味？
戦争根絶なんていう無茶な目的の裏には何かがある。ソレスタルビーイングが成し遂げたいと思う本当の目的が。
Oh,
well, there you go. That's a drop in it.
でも人は死んだよ。大勢死んだ。悲しんでる人たちもいっぱいいる。
そうね。
Yeah, they were approaching like what 1,000 people since the start of the interventions. From what I can remember, anyway, just from like the last couple episodes.
どう思うだろう。
きっと悲しむわ。サジのように。
Well, you know, a little bit more Saji backstory, or Saji and Kune backstory. Dead
That
parents.
was why she's living with sister because parents are both dead. You know.
I mean, to be fair, it could have been because he's studying here.
キュリオス、待機行動を続ける。いつまでかかるんだか。
So they're spreading around the world in order to react to the intelligence, I suppose?
Well, remember, what seems to be the case is that Veda sends them a mission that has multiple phases, and they go to the different spots. Like, Mission 1 featured Setsuna here, in the AEU, while somebody else did something at HRL on the same mission.
死ぬのが怖いのか。それは神を冒涜する行為だぞ。
彼は神のために生き、神のために死んだ。これで彼の魂は神の身元へと誘われることだろう。
What are you gonna do with that? They would knock him on his ass if you tried to fire it.
熱源反応。テロ襲撃予測地点に近い。やはりテロか。
Are we in Azazstan? It looks like it, doesn't it? No, never mind, we're not. Yeah.
了解。現場に向かう。
今、エクシアを使うわけにはいかなくてよ。
分かっている。
Sorry, was you just
The
thinking to them?
motorcycle that looks like a yeah.
Tron bike? He was getting voices, but he wasn't like moving his mouth. I indicate by doing this. How does it stay upright? That probably has the automatic like leg things come out. Again, unbelievable
Does she
for me,
recognize him?
because I would never be able to spot someone going cross with me.
Armored, I guess.
I'm gonna guess, is that
That's a
Alejandro?
taxi.
I'm only thinking that. Did they say who he was going after? Lessons? Didn't hear me. Okay.
No, it's a rented.
No, I said, did they say who he was going after?
No, they didn't say who he was going to.
Because my guess would be Alejandro, because that's people are color coded, right? Alejandro's
So he's the one.
Alejandro's hair color and suit color are the same color as that car was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and of course we arrest him. He was shooting on an open road.
Yeah.
余計なことをしたかしら。
いや。
こんな場所で同郷の人と出会うとは思わなかった。
Okay, he's from
Also, they're
Azazstan too.
not in this home. Yeah, they're not in.
クルジスだ。
クルジス。そうなの。
Okay, not from Azazstan.
なんて言ったらいいか。
I was about to say, I was going to have to put the box around him for
自己紹
Azazstan.
介してなかったわね。私、マリナ・イスマイール。
カマル・マジリフ。
この国には観光できたの？
That's not his. I guess
Well,
maybe it's
obviously,
his
you
real
can't
name.
give his real name away.
Yeah.
Tara would shoot him in the face if he did.
He did give his real name to Sanji.
Did he? I don't think he did.
Yeah, he did. To Sanji.
Then I guess
Remember,
Tara's
Sanji
going to
leaving-
shoot him in the face then. I don't know.
欧州を中心に活動する自然解雇主義組織ラ・イデンだと断定。
各活動拠点の割り出しを急がせなさい。
Eterna. La Eterna.
そうなの。
Not a Spanish?
I'm going to guess the Eden.
アザ
Italian?
ディスタンは改革派と保守派に分かれ、国内は乱れているわ。石油の輸出規制を受けているアザディスタンの経済を立て直すためには、太陽光発電システムが必要。でも、私たちの生活が悪くなったのも、太陽光発電システムができたから。保守派の人たちは、それを快く思ってないの。両者の対立も止めないと、彼らがやってくるわ。
ソレスタルビーイング。
狂信者の集団よ。武力で戦争を止めるだなんて。確かに戦争はいけないことよ。でも一方的に武力介入を受けた人たちは現実に命を落としているわ。経済が傾いた国もある。彼らは自分たちのことを神だとでも思っているのかしら。
戦争が起これば人は死ぬ。
介入の仕方が
Yeah, I don't think you get the benefit of saying that though when you cause some of it.
平和的解決も模索しないで暴力という圧力で人を縛っている。それはおかしなことよ。
話してる間に人は死ぬ。
でも
クルジスを滅ぼしたのはアザディスタンだ。
確かにそうよ。でも二つの国は最後まで平和的解決をしようと。
その間に人は死んだ。
カマル君、まさか。
Well, he's not without resentment. That's what we're getting here.
Yeah.
まだ若く もしかして私を殺しに。
あんたを殺しても何も変わらない。世界も変わらない。
カマル君。
違う。俺のコードネームは刹那 F 星。
See, now you put it out as code name. And then you threw in celestial being too. You're gonna get shot in the face by Terra.
Yeah.
紛争が続くようならいずれアザディスタンにも向かう。
So they recognize it is happening though, and are doing nothing about it.
そんな笑えない冗談だわ。
各エージェントより報告です。
I think it's odd that she just like interceded with somebody that she just racially profiled as being from my country, and she was wrong, by the way, so it's not even good.
It's from the Kyrgyzstan. It's from Kyrgyzstan. It says Kyrgyz, probably Kyrgyzstan, and this country invaded in.
I'm just saying that she racially profiled a guy who was guilty of shooting on a highway and used her power to get him free.
Yeah.
情報を流出させて。
我々の権限では他国にいるテロ組織への軍事介入を行うことは容易ではない。しかし彼らなら別だ。
This is the AU, right? That's what it said?
No, this is the Human Reform League.
That's not. No, you're wrong. Look at that guy and tell me he looks like anybody from the Human Reform League. My confusion was it was at the AU or the Union. If it was the Union, his statement was fucking ironic. America interfere with terrorist actions across the globe? Unheard of. But if it was the AEU, then maybe.
I think it's the AEU, probably.
I don't know, shining sunglasses, intelligence agents is also very an American-ism.
I mean, a voice-coded system is important, but if somebody can clone your voice, oh yeah, they can be.
Well, legitimately, we saw the two girls, Belt and Christina, doing heavy hacking actions too.
Yeah.
So presumably, it's something that one, a lot of people do in this world, but also that got the best hackers on their side in defense.
Gundam, 各機発進。スメラギさん、他に指示あります？ないない。あとはマイスターズに任せてビーチに行きましょう。いいんですか？作戦終了後に私ら
I did all my planning before we got here.
行きます行きます。フェルト行こう。でもいいから。
See, Phelps, Sumeragi again. I thought we were going to go to Christina. And Ian, who's trying to get every shot he can.
いいように使われただけです。
だが大いなる一歩でもある。
ですね。
Is it?
Oh no, a watchtower with 3 guys and a gun.
Yeah. Well, there goes that place.
I don't know what the target was. It was just, again, a watchtower. Historical landmarks, not safe from celestial being.
Yeah.
Oh, right. A watchtower, 3 guys. A terrorist installation like this one.
Yeah.
I guess it would be worth shooting them up. You legit could have shot them the time it took you to change weapons. It's a troop ship. Set that in a scan.
Yeah, this was like more like an
TGT troop
anchor.
ship, whatever that meant. The TGT part, I mean. Oh, target troop ship. No matter the Gundam, underwater combat always sucks.
Yeah, they don't have to hit because they're torpedoes on the water. The pressure itself would be probably. Oh, there goes it.
But also, nothing ever moves underwater as fast as the Gundams do.
Yeah.
No matter the show.
目標を破壊。ガンダム各機目標を破壊しました。
引き続きライデンらの活動を監視、支援国家の割り出しを続けるよう指示してください。
わかりました。
Yeah, that was a lot of shit for random groups of people. I don't know why last episode felt so long and so much shit happened, and this one just like flew by, and I feel like very little happened.
I think it's a lot of combat, basically.
No, I mean like a lot of stuff felt like it happened last episode, and it felt so long,
Yeah.
but this time it was just like very little happened.
どこの国のだ？あの白いのはガンダムじゃないか？
Gotta get our down shirts where we can. Could've been worse getting a Homelander there and just killed everybody on the planet.
Yeah.
I told her my code name. Tara's
Yeah.
gonna be pissed.
There's your teddy bear right there.
But it wouldn't be Gundam without horrible backstory featuring Teddy Bear. Crying Child Teddy Bear is the Gundam subline. What do we call it? The thing.
Trademark?
No, the thing you have at the like movie title and then line.
Yeah. Subtitle?
You know. No, well, I said subtitle. Again, I don't that's not right though. You know. Mad Max 2. This time it's serious, or whatever, you know, the this time it's serious part would be.
This time we mean it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whatever this time it's serious. Well, the thing that's at the bottom.
Yeah. Subtext? I think it's subtitle, yeah.
The tagline.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't even remember why I was trying to remember that anymore.
No, but I mean it. It's like, oh yeah, this movie. This time we mean it. What about last time? No. Imagine a whole thing where they're just going back and forth in the subtitles, right?
Well, I mean, yeah. Well,
this time we mean it. No, what about last time?
This time it's personal, you know?
What about last time?
Well, last time it was just business.
Yeah.
I mean, you get that noise, you know? It was just business. It was just business. This time it's personal. Bam.
Oh, yeah. No, but I mean it in like a trailer. Like the joke in a jokey trailer was like, oh, this personal. And they keep going back and forth.
やりすぎた。圧倒的物量で行われる殲滅作戦。そこに隠された真の目的とは。次回大国の威信。
Oh, they found the ship?
万能などありえない。
Well, they said they were going to attack them with overwhelming force, and Celestial Being has gone too far this time. Gone too far doing what? Attacking all the terrorists of the world? Granted, I thought Celestial Being went too far before, but like this was like the second good thing that they've done.
Yeah, but I think people feel that, rightly or wrongly, that's one of the things about terrorism, that they are the reason why the terrorists did what they did, right?
Right. But also the thing about terrorism is that it tends to be the vocal minority.
Yeah, but remember, the target is the people, and the people, again, public opinion.
So the problem here is I'm talking about Celestial Being taking out terrorists, and you're talking about Celestial Being as the terrorists.
Let me parse it, if I can. The terrorists claim that they were doing that to
wait, stop. You need to re-parse because you're also still being confusing. As I just indicated, and as we previously agreed, Celestial Being are terrorists from the Outlook. We're also talking about this episode where the Celestial Being terrorists have attacked the terrorists.
Oh,
so when you say the terrorists, are you talking about La Idra, whatever? Or are you talking about Celestial Being? That's why I said you have to re-parse because you're confusing from the get-go.
La Iderna, if they're even a real group, claimed that they were doing their bombings, as retaliation for what Celestial Being was doing. Okay. Fair enough. Celestial Being does take them out, but the feeling is that none of this would have happened were it not for Celestial Being.
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting at?
I mean, I follow you there, but my point was that I was saying that Celestial Being had gone too far before.
Yeah.
Like, you could, I'm sure someone in the comments is going to be dick riding this group, because there always is. There's the anti-us group, and then there's the dick riders of, hey, I really like Celestial Being because I come from the future and I know what everything's about. Because every show, every reactor, every show will get that. You don't like this guy, that's because you don't know them enough yet, but I'm incensed at your opinion about this character who's really good on a storyline you haven't seen yet. Well,
that would be
I live in a temporal nature where I only But also, not for nothing, I understand people's opinion of that of me, because I will hold onto I'm like, much like Setsuna, I will hold on to resentment long after it's any effect on anything I'm watching. A character does something negative in episode 1, say, I don't know, a certain character from the Cross Plus, I will carry that on to episode 4. No matter what new evidence I'm presented with, until they disprove the one thing. Well, to be fair, that was the worst case scenario. They only disprove what's happened in episode 1 at the end of episode 4. To preface this, but Cross Plus is a 4-episode OVA run or whatever. So that is like literally the worst possible way to do that. Yeah, can't take back what's been said. But the point being is that I have a history of doing that. So from that aspect, somebody getting real defensive real early is probably the best counter. I better set this guy up to not hold on to that resentment. Much like my favorite character, Setsuna FCA.
Talking about this, let's make it very clear. If you were seeing this and like, wait a minute, didn't we cover this before the channel, Theta? And another responder did cover this with Griffin. So they did watch it. So in theory, Theta should know all this, but in practice, he's forgotten half of it, which is fine.
I have forgotten a lot of it, only because I wasn't taking it seriously back then. And I know it seems like just making fun right now. But again, this is the second episode of a 2-episode recording that we've done. And we always come back. Like, if you went back one episode, how serious were we back then in those discussions? Versus this is the 2-episode mark where we get a little more, not as flippant as I was back then. And I'm using we for some reason. I get a little more flippant, a little bit more jokey. But at the same time, I come back as serious as we do with the rewatch. If you're this far in, I don't know why you would be jumping in this one specific episode, having not watched our previous reactions, but you never know what someone's favorite episode's going to be, right?
Or what the algorithm basically puts in people's faces.
Yeah, but I mean the element of sometimes I watch many other reactors. Sometimes I don't watch their entire reaction. I know plenty of people are watching us and just like jumping to the scenes that they want to see. I can see what the watch time numbers are. So I understand that too. Like if there's a show that I've watched and it's like, oh, I want to see what they react to this one specific scene. And maybe I don't care about what information that they know from the rest. Like I'm not following the whole thing to make sure they know everything. I leave that to somebody else. Somebody else is doing the paragraph responses for that show. This is the thing you got wrong. I've done that to our nights, and I react with the guy. Yeah. You know, I've done like several paragraphs on like Babylon 5, or no, when I got them to watch the Gundam movies. Here's what's different between the English dub and the Japanese dub. Here's what you got wrong. Here's what you forgot from the other thing. Time coded and everything. The same way that I love them when our commenters respond to us that way. Here's what you were talking about, and here's my response to that.
But my final point there was that I haven't watched it. So if I have an opinion of somebody, you say, "Oh, that guy's," I'll be angry about that guy because he's actually a good guy. It's like, well, I don't know that. The show hasn't shown me that, so I got to react to what we have, which is what you were saying. So I'm in the I don't know that, therefore I react to what I have, and you're in the I should know that, but I've forgotten, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, no, that's what I was. That was in the midst of explaining before. Again, as I always do, get tangented off into a different direction. I always have a point, and the point has a shunt on it, and I always go, oh no, the railroad track switch has been thrown. One, I wasn't paying a lot of attention back then because I had a lot of jokes, and then we get further enough in, and then all I have left is the jokes, and then the people angry at me in the comments that I haven't known enough because I had been paying well enough attention. That's why I'm saying we're coming back this time with seriousness, vis-a-vis the notes, I don't know if we had done comment response back then with Griffin, but we had comment response now, so if we start veering off in the wrong direction, we can be course corrected, assuming those course corrections are right. And also the board to keep track of characters and the relationships to one another. I didn't have that back then, so the points I remember are like, you know, the show is filled with a lot of, oh, here's a little subplot, and here's a little subplot, and here's a little backstory. Not a lot of that. Yeah. Mine is mostly the big stuff that happens and how that might affect certain characters. So I've got that in my head. Like specifically, as I mentioned to you last episode, there was a major hint about what's going on with one of the characters last episode, no, 2 episodes back. But since I specifically remembered it and rewatching the episode, do not think that past me would have been able to have figured it out based on what I saw, and knowing that I only know because I have future knowledge. I have indicated to you there's something there, but I'm not going to tell you what or why, and I'm only going to explain to the audience that I remember this, but that's the reason why I'm not sharing. I have to metagame the bit, right? Obviously, I have to be honest with myself would I have been smart enough to figure this out? I only write what I see and what I think about as I'm watching it, and rewatching that, I'm like, what the fuck would I have thought back then?
Yeah.
Would I have picked this up? Or am I only picking this up now because I know already?
Yeah, you're clued in. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's more about trying to garner your attention that, hey, there's something. I'm literally being to you what... it's not... So I'm going through my head now, all of our commenters, or all of my commenters and the solo stuff. Fenris, I am being Fenris756 to you, which is going to be great if Fenris is watching this show. I don't know what idea if he is or not. I don't remember. Fenris in my Unlimited Blade Works is told me across 2 episodes, and he hasn't responded yet to a recent reaction. Hey, this character noticed this thing, and you didn't point it out. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I noticed something about that in previous episodes. No, this character, this episode, specifically noticed the thing, and I don't think you noticed it. That's literally what I'm doing to you right now, or last episode, about 2 episodes ago.
Mm-hmm.
Which, to my benefit, not for any reason to note here, I already noticed that, Fenrir. I already noticed it. Before it was noted, before the character decided to throw it in our face, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm your Fenrir756.
Oh.
I don't know why you said "oh" like that was cute.
It's kind of cute.
It's not cute. You're a commenter. But what do you think my relationship to Fenrir756 is?
No, that you have somebody who's a fan who is, there watching. Hey, look, you should pay attention to this stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would hope.
They care.
Fenrir, are we cute together?
They care.
Like, what? I don't know what's being implied right now. Do you want us to be cute together, Fenrir? Is that what's happening? Have I been heavily misreading your comments?
Yeah. That's part of the backstory. Yeah.
Oh, now you're giving me backstory.
Yeah, that's
do your worst lessons. You know I have.
Oh yeah.
Just remember that your backstory thing seems to be insulting a commenter.
Yeah, that's true enough. So there you have it. One other episode of Gundam 00.
I was going to say Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, no, I never actually played that. Yeah, I'm still hooked.
All right, well,
which is weird, I will say, because I guess Sanji and Luis are the 2 characters I actually, like you have, really related to, because I usually when I don't have a character to hook, I'm always like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, they're point of view characters.
But the mystery and the politics and all that, and those 2 characters and their sister, are enough. That was like, yeah, I care about this. I care about them. I hope there's Saji's sister.
Because it would be weird if it's their sister. That would make them related, and they have this whole love relationship going on. So
yeah, that would be.
You've indicated to me in previous shows that you're not about that. I should also mention that I'm also not about that.
Yeah.
I understand this is fucking anime. So the same reason that Sumeragi is wandering around in bathing suits and low cut tops. It's anime.
Yeah. Part and partial. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still interested, and ultimately I want to see where all this goes and what happens, right? The action reaction, sort of like they do a thing, there's a reaction, something happens there. Like, yeah, it feels dynamic, right? It doesn't feel like, oh, we're going to do our own thing, and somebody goes like, why are they doing that?
I mean, to be fair, we are asking why are they doing that?
Yeah, or they're doing their own thing. Also, this because we're watching another show where people they talk, but they don't talk to each other. They're like, they say a thing, and somebody else is like, oh, I'm going to say a thing. And the other person says a thing, and you're like, are you even in the same room talking to each other?
I think you're talking about Wing.
Yeah, Wing and Zeta also has aspect of that as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah, not as bad. Sometimes they actually do say something. People are like, okay, I know where this guy is. But every so often, every conversation is like, I'm going to say a thing. It's like, okay, and you're going to say, yeah, I'm going to say a thing. It's like, are you even talking to what? Because it's very clipped and very much to the point, and not even to the point. They just say stuff like, oh, okay, cool.
Well, I mean, we are 16% through the show.
Yes.
Plus a movie. There's a movie as well.
So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, once again, I have been Theta. This has been Lessons. We've been Stone-Faced Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?